What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex46. I'm back with another video. Be sure to go follow me over on Twitter or X at Vortex46 for all of my picks for tonight's NBA action. Yeah, guys, we're back from the All-Star break. 9 games tonight, but let's recap from last week, back on the 13th, here where I went 2-0. We went 2-0 if you tell any of my two lock picks from the 13th. I had taken the Houston Rockets to go under their team total points, which was 111.5. If I remember correctly, I believe it was minus 125 for the value. They finished with 98 points, while the Golden State Warriors, who they were hosting, won the game outright 105 to 98. Houston Rockets scored 98 points. So I would gladly take that as a win for that pick. And the other pick was for the Miami Heat, who got headed to to Dallas to play the Mavericks. For that one, that was for them to go over their team total points, which was 22.5. That game went over that mark. They scored 231 points that game. So I would gladly take that 2-0 spot. Officially, we are now 15-10 for the month of February. I'm glad that we finally were able to put some picks together during this last week and a half, as far as these picks. And now that the NBA is back, we can look to push to try to get a few more, hopefully a few more wins, several more wins before we walk into March. So let's see what we can do here, guys, for today's two lock pick video. First up, we're gonna go with my Memphis Grizzlies heading to Indiana Pacers. As we see here, the spread is 2.5, and my Grizzlies are favored at minus 135 currently, and the total point is 249.5. Originally, I was looking at the 249. I thought, maybe this could have the potential of going over that mark, but at the same time, you all know me. For those who've been following this channel, those who've been watching any of my videos, is that I love to fade teams, and I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with actually taking teams to go over their team total points. But I decided to go with the home team here for them to go under their team total points, which is 123.5 over on BetMGM, minus 110. As you see here, they've been hitting this mark 60% of the time. They're averaging 120 points, 119.7. And my Grizzlies are actually allowing, per our defense, we're allowing 116 points of 115.8 per the season as well. When we look at it over on the right here, when it's pertaining to the team rankings, the Pacers are 21st as far as scoring average wise. They're averaging 115.6. So it's around the number that my Grizzlies are holding teams. Excuse me. When you also look at the last 5 games, they've hit this mark 4 out of the last 5 games. They did go over at Washington, but when we really look at it at home, literally the last 10 games, they've hit this mark once, and then they went over twice, and then over again way at the beginning of these 10 games. So they're basically what, 1-2, 2-2 over the last few games that they've been at home. But also too, the head-to-head matchup, they actually gone under this mark all 3 games against my Grizzlies, both at home and away. So hopefully this will stick, and we hopefully will win on the road and also hold the Pacers to 100, to under the 124. So we'll see what happens with that pick. Any other pick, again, two lock, the second lock pick here, I'm going to be looking to actually fade this number here, 243.5 minus, not minus 105, but minus 110. Now it's minus 110 here on ESPN Bet, but I grabbed it at minus 110 over on Caesars for it to go under this 243. Actually, I got it at 243, not 243.5. But again, it was minus 110. Main reason being is when we really look at this specific spot here for both teams, they're hitting the under over the last 5 games. Technically, it was 70% the last 5 games for both teams. But technically, for both teams, 4 out of the last 5 games they've gone under. Of course, the Bulls hit it the last 4 straight games, while the Knicks have hit it the last They went over once over the last 4. When we look at their home games, again, 4 out of the last 5 games for the Knicks has gone under the mark, and for the Bulls, 4 out of the last 5, and technically more so, 80%. No, excuse me, 90%. So head-to-head matchup though, 2 out of the last 3 games for the Bulls heading to New York specifically, the team total points have gone actually under the mark, hitting 67% for the Bulls away, but the and then the under also again hit for the Knicks. So that's what I'm really looking at, guys. I kind of feel like because they're coming off of the All-Star break, players are going to be rusty. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they will go under this 243 or 243 and a half. We'll see what happens with this pick, and of course with my team total points for the Pacers. But with that, leave some comment section below, guys. Let me know your thoughts. What do y'all think of these 2 picks? What are your picks for tonight's NBA action? And I will hopefully talk to you all with my 2 lock pick video, and or definitely live stream hopefully today, later today, to talk about these 9 games and the 2 lock picks, and then of course the live stream for tomorrow morning, roughly 8 or 9 a.m. to talk about the 9 slated games and 2 lock picks for Friday's games to come soon. I'll holler at y'all later, guys. Peace.